And it's 1-0 Fulham. 1-0 Fulham.
Oh my God, Fulham take the lead. Well, that's against the run of play right there. And we've conceded early. Oh my God. You can already tell.
No! No!
This challenge is going to be very difficult now because if Liverpool come back, it's going to get even harder.
Well, there's the one. There's the one. Raw. I didn't see that coming.
It's Pereira.
He's going to send him off. That's Trent's fault as well, Tabang, right? Andy Robertson is the Scottish Kyle Walker.
Jesus, how is there so much drama just 17 minutes into this game already? How is there so much drama already?
It's 100% a red card, and like Robertson only has himself to blame. He's at fault for the goal.
Oh, 2-1 Fulham. 2-1 Fulham.
Laid him behind. Kwanzaa, come on, Kwanzaa. Oh, we just concede a goal. We concede a goal. We built up so much momentum and we just concede.
No! No! It's their substitute Muniz.
And that's gutted, isn't that? That is absolutely wounding because it was danger signs to see.
Hit the like and share button, people. Make sure you're subscribing. It's the Fan Channel review today, brought to you by our friends at Fan Team. Still got an opportunity today to enter the Big Pick 6. You've seen the big forfeits that Dan Lawless has had to do 2 weeks running. Maybe you can beat him this week. More on that a little bit later. But first up here, let's listen to Robbie's reaction after Arsenal dropped massive points yesterday.
You know, you can't just go sacking managers and then you bring in someone worse.
No, but all right, so you've said Martinelli is not playing well, he's not good enough, blah, blah, blah. So equally, I could say, well, who are we going to bring in?
Yeah, but
so
I could then turn around and say, let's go and try and get Nico Williams again. For a striker, let's go and get Vlahovic. Let's try and go and get what's his name? There's a Lookman you could bring in. Gokares. Sorry, I slipped the name. I can name names, but if you just stand up here and say, yeah, sack him, and then what are you going to bring in? Sean Dyche?
See, this is where Robbie's being disingenuous. I've said for a while, and there's clips out there, so I'll address it myself, that if you're going to move on from Arteta, you have to be open-minded in both directions. Absolutely, there's a possibility the next head coach could be worse or not as good, depending on your perspective. But equally, there's a possibility they could be better. Arne Slot would not have been considered good enough to win the Premier League in the summer by the vast majority of football fans. Now everybody has changed their minds. Look how good Alonso is doing early on in his career. I forgot his name now, but I don't edit these videos to go back and pretend. The Atalanta manager, is it Spalletti? Again, as an example. How about try and get Inzaghi away from Inter Milan? As an example. I think it's very disingenuous to say we can't get rid of Arteta ever. Who are we going to get? Sean Dyche. That for me, I love Robbie, big fan of him and his channel, but that for me is very disingenuous. Doesn't mean you take away all of Arteta's achievements. And when I say achievements, yes, the FA Cup, the growth, helping the club to build a team that's good enough to challenge. But you have to start putting the club first here and not your personal wants and desires. Arsenal got to improve in the league. There's no doubt about it, because this season they are just not hitting the heights that they have done before. But what is your opinion on what Robbie has just said here? Leave us your comments below and let us know. Now, as we mentioned, we are today partnering with Fan Team. You've still got a couple of hours until the game start for the big Pick 6. You can scan that QR code on the screen now. If you sign up, it's free to sign up and it is free to enter for all new players. It's very, very simple and easy, the big Pick 6. It's fantasy football. It's the best place to play fantasy football. But as you can see, you can pick 6 players from these 4 games on Sunday, or today, the 15th of December. There's no budget. You can pick whoever you want. The only limitation is, as you're picking your team, you can't have more, you'll see as I do, you can't have more than 3 players from one particular team. Okay, I'm actually not going to pick Madueke, but you see the point. You see how this operates and works. You enter and you have an opportunity of winning up to, the prize pool has actually grown now to 9,200. That's in euros, as you can see. But give it a go, give it a play, an amazing game. The best place if you like playing fantasy football. You've got to be over the age of 18, but get yourselves across to that right now and give us a scan. Go check it out, see what you think and feel. Get it done.
Give me a clue.
Oh, I'm not too sure what I did wrong then. But as I say, we don't edit these, we live record them. Up next, let's take a little listen here to what
this absolute dog
Troopz
shit, bro. This
had to
terrorist
say yesterday. Apologies for that playing that way. This isn't what Troopz had to say.
This absolute dog shit, bro. This terroristic football blood. Do you understand? From
Is terroristic a word? Genuine question. Is terroristic? Is it a word? I don't know.
Wenger ball to fucking 9/11 ball, yeah? No disrespect, blood, yeah? But that is what it is, bro, yeah? That is what it is, blood. Shoe bombers, Saddam, Bin Laden, the whole fucking lot of them, blood. Yeah, wow. They're all in this fucking stadium right here, mate.
Losing it. He's lost. Listen, I understand why Arsenal fans are angry. They're calling out the brand of football. When you actually look back at how beautiful Arsenal's football was 2 seasons ago, started last season slowly, but then kicked into gear again. It's been very intermittent this year, to put it politely. And you do have to look at the manager for that. So I understand the frustrations of a lot of the Arsenal fans out there. I really, really do. But I'd love to get your opinion on this. In the comment section below, it's the most important part of our channel, you. Do you feel that this is Arteta restraining the players? Or do you feel this is a squad building issue? I remember Dan Potts saying at the beginning of the season, Edu is on fraud watch here because he hasn't done enough to support Mikel Arteta in terms of the squad that he has built. Or do you think it's a bit of a combination, here's my David Brent impression, of the two? Do you think it's a combination of the two things? I want to get your comments in the comment section below. It's a bit more David Brent. But let me know, because I'm a bit on the fence with this one. I know there's problems. I'm not saying there isn't problems. I'm on the fence with who's more to blame. And I'd love to ascertain and get your opinions on that. Up next, let's take a look here at lead judges who yesterday lost it. And this clip, lost it to epic proportions.
You know what I mean? Isn't acceptable. Get rid of that prick Tottenham fan, will you? You know what I mean? I don't want to hear.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. Look at his nose. Look at his nose all scrunched.
Tottenham pricks coming out fraud and all that. Worry about your own team, mate. Your fucking team's shit. Right? End of.
Listen, you're always going to get bantered by good, bad, or indifferent.
You're Tottenham prick. You know what I mean?
He's gone.
I don't want Tottenham for at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We are fucking 10.
We are 10 times better than you. I love it. When he starts gurning, bruv, when the gurn comes out.
Times better than them, and our standards are better than theirs. And they're having a meltdown at this moment in time. Tottenham fans all the
Love it. I love fans, man. Football fans are the best. Speaking of football fans and opinions changing, okay? Take a look I've listened to the first 5-6 seconds of this, right? I had to show it for you today. But is this the biggest flip-flop? Is this the biggest change that you have ever seen in the football fan community ever?
Clear Lake and the billions that have been spent on Chelsea. I am very excited about this team. I think that we're playing really well. And Enzo Maresca...
Hold up. Do you remember? It's only a few months ago he said that Clear Lake had taken the heart and soul of the club away. Now he's excited. Isn't it amazing what winning does to the perspective, to the mind? Isn't it?
Is Mr. Midas. He has the Midas touch. Everything that he has done since he arrived at the club has been perfect. I cannot believe it. I didn't expect it. I most certainly didn't see this coming. I'm as shocked as anyone, and I hold my hands up with joy to say that I got this one wrong.
In fairness, do you know, again, I said I only listened to the first 5-6 seconds. We're 22, 23 seconds in now. That's what I want to hear from people. And I do it. Literally did it yesterday after the Arsenal game. When you get something wrong, you hold your hands up and say, I was wrong. So if your overarching view was, I don't care what Clear Lake do, it's only going to end in disaster. When you start doing well and your mind changes, say, I got it wrong. That's it. It's put to bed now. You'll get trolls that will care that he got it wrong in the beginning, and you'll get certain Chelsea content creators who are desperate to be as popular and as well-known and as successful as Rory, who will try and dine out on this forever to go, yeah, you got this wrong once. We all get things wrong. It's the nature of the beast, but he's been a man here and admitted it. And I think that, this is what's ironic for all the haters. That is what will hold him in higher esteem, that makes him who he is. You be humble. Trust me, your life will be better.
Enzo Maresca is continuing the fine tradition of Italians shining at Stamford Bridge, and he is doing so well. And I think that it's fair to say now, off the back of some of the results that we saw today, that Chelsea Football Club are in the title race.
I like hearing that as well, a bit of chest. I saw Anita, big up Anita if you're watching, calling out the Chelsea fan side. Why have we become so weak? Why have we become so kind of flaccid? We're in a title race until we're not. Let's embrace it. Let's apply the pressure, but a reasonable amount of pressure. Let's enjoy the fact that we're up near the top. And let's stop trying to act like this is some mad, weird underdog story. Yes, you were not favourites at the beginning of the season, so you could find a way of saying you're underdogs, but you're Chelsea Football Club. You've spent hundreds of millions of pounds. You have excellent players. Your manager has proved himself to be good, and expectations change throughout the course of the season. You're in the title race. You're not the favourites to win it. No one with a brain, unless they're bantering you, is going to call you flops if you don't win it. But you're an excellent team. And I think you should be showing a little bit of chest just to say that. Saying that we could win it, saying that we're in the race, isn't a declaration that you're the best team in the world and everybody else has got no chance. There is a distinction. So well done to Rory Jennings, in my opinion, for calling that out. Look, as ever, I want to thank you all for tuning in. You know how humbling it is to me. We're back later today for the Chelsea match reaction and the Manchester derby as well. Please hit like buttons, subscribe, and we'll see you all again very, very soon. Peace!